Welcome back to MagicGatheringStrat. I'm Dan and I'm about to play some Standard Pauper. I don't do that a lot. It's been some time since I did. But now it's the time. And the deck, I started building this deck from pdcmagic.com is a very good place to look for information on Standard Pauper. And I wanted to try to play this deck, but I didn't have all the cards and I didn't agree with all the card choices. So I have changed Suhei's 719's deck a little bit, not too much. And I know I'm a cheap bastard, but it's mostly a time issue that I'm not running around trying to shop a lot of Standard Pauper cards. Like Concordia Pegasus and stuff. I don't think that's playable even in this format. I remember Standard Pauper being a bit hard to find opponents. That's why I am in the Just for Fun room instead of the tournament practice room. Because I expect this room to have more people in it. And definitely more people interested in playing Standard Pauper. And this is interesting. This is a common error in the version 3 client. I saved the deck, but it's not there. So here's the deck. What I did was to save the deck locally as well. And that sometimes works. And this time it did. Pretty weird. Sideboard size invalid. Well, I have 12 cards in my sideboard, so yes. And that's because I didn't have the Righteous Blows. Alright, now I have a sideboard. So now I have no idea how long time it will take to find someone to play with. But you won't see this as I will be pausing. Selesnya is very strong in Standard Pauper, and the basic principle about this deck is just to play quality creatures. Play Travel Preparations, which is insanely good. And then just go to town and win. And here's an opponent. Roger Gordon is gonna make a movie appearance. And I have no idea what he's playing, but I think I want to play first. I have some land, so I'm happy. And I will play the Guildgate. PDC Magic has play run events with Standard Pauper, so if you want to play some Standard Pauper, you should go there. And it's Cloudfin Raptor. So do I now want to? Yeah, I want to deploy mana so I can cast the Seraph soon. And the Cloudfin Raptor isn't really much of a problem as I have the pacifist. Here comes Velkin turn. I think Seraph of Dawn is the best creature in Standard Pauper, and it really shapes what decks are possible. And his deck looks really vulnerable to that. So I have a 3/3 and he can now beat down for 3. Will he be able to evolve again? I'm not sure. No. So he's just beating down for 3, and I am gonna travel prep here, I guess. If I can't cast the Seraph. But I can cast the Seraph, so what kind of counterspells are there? There are like Mana Leak is not around anymore. So Essence Scatter. So it might be an Essence Scatter. And I am going the safe route by Travel Preparation. And then I can flashback it for 1. So I will flashback it. And swing with my 5/5. And maybe that was stupid in case one summon. It really looks like he has an Essence Scatter here. Doesn't it? Stormbound Geist, and he will evolve them. for 5. And I'll just play Seraphs now. And that's probably bad news for the fly deck. Frostburn Weird. Evolving them again! He decided to stay back. What do I do then? If I attack with the Centaur Healer, how will he block? Oh, he can block it with 2 of them. Yeah, I think I still want to kill something. Something needs to die. And if it taps out to kill this with the Frostburn Weird, I can still cast my second Seraph. So I'm gonna take out the big Cloudfin Raptor. And probably pacify a couple of guys. So let's pacify him. The Stormbind guys. Time for Fangraph shenanigans. Something big is coming. Misthaven. Yeah, pacifism. I don't think it's good even in this format. It's still so unreliable. So now he can trade. Well, I'm only gonna take one of them. But I think now I will cast the Seraph and straight into his counterspell to be able to play the Sentinel Spy the next turn, but doesn't have it. Stormbound Geist is back. We'll just have to wait for some travel prep, right? Interesting. I don't think he has a lot of counter spells, but I will trade here. So I can cast my... the deck originally had Concordia Pegasus. I think he's just really bad. So I didn't play him. And I put I have one, but then I put Sunspy Griffin in instead. And I hope that works. We really need to get travel prep here to be able to get through. But on the other hand, the Seraph is keeping me alive pretty well. Cloudfin Raptor is coming back as a 0-1. Well, if I attack now, Stormgeist will just return as a 3-3, so I'm better off just blocking, I guess. Smite was a weird card too. Smite in the main deck, 2 in the sideboard. It seems like a really bad card. But on the other hand, all white cards are bad removal cards in Standard Pauper. There are no Journeys to Nowhere here, and Oblivion Ring is uncommon. Misthaven. Getting back his other Cloudfin Raptor. No, he's getting rid of the Sentinel Spider. Is that because he drew a counterspell now, or? I don't think there is any chance that he can attack. Well, Seraph. But once the Seraphs have become 4/6s, they will be quite good here. Or will they? Will still just kill marginal stuff. And Frostborn Weird returns and evolves the guys to 3/4 again. So that is fairly reliable anyway. Here comes the spider. But I think it's still travel prep that I am waiting for. And hopefully I can also smite somebody. Scroll Thief. I don't think he will make it through. Okay, so I block here. Smite him. Oh! And he had the counterspell. Okay, so if I attack here, a Stormbind guys can't block. So let's try that. Scroll Thief, Misthaven, Cloudfin Raptor. So I killed Misthavens. And I cast another one. It doesn't look like it has enough instants for Delver, but we'll need at least 20, seems to have more creatures than that. I'm not gonna do it again, because I need a travel prep target. Mysium Skin. What is that? I'm not even sure what it is. I know it was an unplayable draft card. I have to look it up. Here it comes. Miss him skin. Target creature control gets... Oh. Well. That spoils my smite. Well, I think I have to get it out of the way. So the question is here, do I have the better long game or does he? I think I had a lot of mana problems in this match, but it looks fairly even now. Seraph of Dawn plays pretty much the same rule as Spy Golem in Classic Pauper. And I think I used that travel preparation way too early. Really slow game. Really easy to get stuck. I don't see any favorable attacks. There are no Frostbone Weirds, so Centaur Healer can actually attack here and trade for something. No, he will be killed by the Cloudfin Raptor. So that doesn't work. This is interesting. This is a card I put in again instead of Concordia Pegasus as well. So now my Centaur Healer can attack as a 4/4. And I think he will. I think Exalted is underrated in Standard Pauper. But what do I know? I am just a noob. It looks like a powerful strategy. I had some success with the Black-White Exalted deck before, but it is not placing in any PDC Magic events I've seen. That's why I went with this deck, because I also had experience. Actually, in this list of Standard Pauper decks here, it seems to be the case that 8 different decks made top 8. That's a bit interesting. So I killed the Delver. I think maybe I'm too aggressive again. This 3/4 Raptor is really irritating. I'm attacking again with a 4/4, trying to take out something better. Which is what Exalted does. Same offer, I take out the Delver. Don't Rather Elk. Why is that in the deck? It doesn't do a lot. Should I use it? Ooh. A Geomancer. For Mysium skin. Well, I saved the Dawn Treader because I could draw another Aven Squire. And then I could actually do something. But I'm not sure that is right. Maybe I need to get more lands out of the deck to come closer to my travel preps. Ghostly Flicker. Yeah. And I'll get back Ghostly Flicker. And that's a pretty good long game compared to mine. He still only has Mysium skin to abuse, but if he finds anything else... So I think I have to sack the Dawn Treader Elk and try to draw into some good stuff. Yeah, Silent Departure, which he can now flicker and get back. What about my Sunspy Griffin? Is he ignoring that? He's just trying to overrun me here. Pretty nice. And now he can flicker and get everything back, right? And I can't really do a lot. I can attack with one Attended Knight. And something has to give. But he will control this game. And I really should have smited in response to the flicker. Didn't even think about that. I'll do that now. Stitch Drake. There is travel prep, finally. It's way too late, isn't it? So now we have a 7/7 spider attacking here. Should be able to accomplish something at least. Except bore us to tears. And of course he just flickers that and nothing happens. He doesn't even get anything. Oh, he gets the spell back. That's pretty bad. Oh, flicker, of course. So I don't know how I'm going to get through this. Hands of Binding. On Stitch Drake. Well. Mistraven is really irritating. Here they come, and it might be enough. Is it enough? I'm not sure that I care. Okay, on to the second game. That was a horrible, horrible, horrible match of Magic. Righteous Blow could serve some purpose. All the anti-flyer stuff here is really good, I guess. And I think the ground creatures are not very impressive, like the elk, like the young wolf. Like the healers. Healer is perhaps a little better than Attending Knight. Well, I think this is good. Let's see, I had a lot of cards in my sideboard for his deck. So let's see if that helps. I hope that match wasn't representative of Standard Pauper. And I don't feel that is. I had a lot better games than that. So let's try again then. We don't have the fastest hand. And it seems likely he could attrition us. But if we get the Seraph mana, everything could be different. Zero one flyer for you. Dead Recluse. He thinks twice about this. Marcus just said that he opened Obsidat in Gatecrash Draft, and Gatecrash Draft seems a lot more fun than this. But let's keep it up. We are playing Standard Pauper, and we are trying to learn something about the format. And we shall now crush this blue deck with all our anti-flyer tech. There's Mr. Delver. Do I kill the raptor? I don't really have to yet, do I? And I'm playing the Seraph of Dawn here. The question is if we brought in anti-creature spells, like Essence Scatter. No, I am allowed to play the Seraph of Dawn. And now everything feels a lot better. So now I have 3/5 flyer attacking. But Mistraven is changing all that. And Exalted was really good here. So what do I do here? I still replay the Seraph. Do I swing with the Deadly Recluse? Probably. As he can't kill it, can he? Seraph makes me hard to race. And Aven Squire seems a lot better. Oh, Essence Scatter. There we go. Another Mistraven. Well, now I really opened myself. So that's a lot of damage. And let's take out some of his crap. And I still think I swing with this. So now I feel much safer. Stormgeist on the scene. Silent Departure. I have 7 mana and I'm stuck at 4. That is going to cost me. So how about a healer? But I know it's not gonna work, right? Only if he lets it go. But the problem with Essence Scatter is that if you want to counter something, you need to counter the first thing you see, because you don't know if you get to counter anything more. So can this be sustained? I just need a mana and play the Sentinel Spider and then I'm good. But I can also raise him with the Seraph of Dawn. Can also play Crocanera Deadly Recluse. Do I... good game. Oh, it probably has counter spells then. Oh, nice flicker. Yeah, that's 5. I don't think that's enough yet. He's gonna... Okay, it's 6. No, it's not 6. Oh, it was Mistraven. Yeah, that should be enough. Yeah. Well, that's it. Thank you for watching Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan, and I was playing blue-green. I was playing Selesnya against Mono Blue Flyers, and I got crushed.